All right, guys, I'm here just before we stuff this Porsche engine into the C1300 package. It's our package that makes about 1300-ish horsepower, hence the name. So I wanted to just take you over a few details. You know, obviously this has our turbo kit on it, which includes our full exhaust system, our intercooler system, manifolds, wastegates, so on and so forth. So just a few things I just wanted to take you through here to just kind of show the attention to detail that it takes on some of these cars, especially with this engine that is so compact into the rear of the car, a lot of heat generated, and there's an attention to detail that separate the men from the boys when it comes to a build like this that really gives the longevity and performance that you really want out of the car, especially being a Porsche. So first of all, the turbo kit, you know, has all lines that are fully crimped, factory style lines, if you can see here, that are fully crimped, not, you know, some AN line that you just screw on here, or some adapter, or cutting the factory fittings and it be a rubber line. All heat sleeved, you know, so that you don't have any type of heat issues with the line being, you know, corroded or anything like that. Same with the drain bucket for the turbo kit. We make our own drain bucket here versus utilizing the factory one. This makes it so that you don't have any smoke on startup or anything weird like that. Something we do that other turbo kit manufacturers don't, just an extra expense, but it actually works a lot better, and then that ventilates as well with a fully crimped, you know, hard line. Just the attention to detail here. This isn't like a you're just twist it together type of AN line, and neither is anything on the car. You know, even though, you know, the stuff where we tie into the factory fuel system is crimped to the factory lines so that you don't have any type of leaking issues, any possibility of anything like that, because, you know, we don't want to risk any type of, you know, fires or anything like that. Same with the boost control lines, very nicely routed, all heat sleeved so that you don't have any type of, you know, you get one hole in one of these lines and the wastegate doesn't open and the car goes InfiniBoost, and, you know, that's not a very good day. So, you know, you got to make sure that stuff like that isn't happening. So, but yeah, even to the point with the boost control, you know, making our own brackets, you know, here, very nice and rounded, beveled edges, nothing that can cut any of the lines or hoses. Again, small details. This isn't stuff that's like revolutionary or anything. It's just nice detailed stuff to make sure that this thing is going to last and it's going to operate properly. So even where we come in here, we tie into the factory water lines. You know, this is not just a push lock hose with a deal. This goes right to a crimped braided line, all PTFE. Same with all the fuel line that comes in, all PTFE, no rubber hoses, so you don't get any smell, you don't get anything from the E85. Just details, you know, just taking an attention, even just the routing and the zip ties, you know, the technician with the Adele clamps and the technicians make sure that this stuff is done and it's done properly. So I just want to kind of show, you know, I mean, you know, some of the things that I guess that some of the customers or fans, if you will, don't get to see once the thing's up in the car. And there's a reason behind the performance, and we found that with the GTR, of course, and the C8. And, you know, like, the more attention detail you put into the car and the build, the longer it's going to perform and the better it's going to perform, which is kind of obvious, but sometimes not kind of obvious. So anyway, yeah, that's sort of what I wanted to show. You know, you do have our custom turbos that we do with Zona Rotor. Got the billet CHRA, custom compressor wheel. We do utilize one of their factory turbine wheels and their turbine housing there. Again, our full schedule manifold welded. We move the position of the turbo back, which again other people don't do, so that we can put a 3.5-inch inlet on this, which makes a big difference when you're actually trying to make big power. And because of that, we have to utilize our own proprietary exhaust system because we've actually moved per turbo location. So anyway, yeah, so basically I just wanted to kind of take you through just a couple little details and some of the finite things that we appreciate, and it takes us the extra hours to do and to make sure that everything is done flawlessly, that a lot of people don't get to see and a lot of people may not even appreciate. But I figured, hey, it's here, it's out, it's beautiful, why not show you guys? So anyway, thanks so much. We're going to get this thing up in this car. It's going to Texas 2K. It's got to be on the dyno in 3 days. And so we're going to get this, let the technician get back to it and get this thing in the car so we can get it on the dyno. I'm sure you guys will be seeing some video of that. So thanks so much.